Hello everybody and welcome back to Jet Set Radio Future, and this is going to be part 49. In the last rather also long episode, we covered up the graffiti of the skyscraper district in Faro Park, and as you can see, there's a lot of graffiti dots left. Well, that's because I lost my save progress, so yeah. So all of 3 graffitis are covered up in that area, but in the last episode, if you combine the failed attempt with the 3 that I managed to save with, then that counts for all of them. Plus 1, actually. I covered 1 again, just for the sake of it. But yeah, now we're in Highway 0, and now we're going to cover up the 25 graffitis here, which is going to be a nice breather episode, hopefully. It doesn't seem like it's going to take nearly as long as the other ones, so yeah. So we already got that one back there, and there's another one up here. You don't want to jump down just yet. But yeah, now that we've gotten those, we can go down. So let's go down. And I landed up here for some reason. That's odd. But here it is. Oh no, wait, that's a save. I never saved? Really? I never got that save point. I guess not. I got hit by a truck. Admittedly, I kind of walked into that though, so yeah. So anyways, I apologize for the poor quality of last episode. Admittedly, it was my fault, but there were a lot of interferences and a lot of, well, there was the failed recording thing too, so that was annoying. But yeah, that's not going to happen in this episode because it's Highway 0, it's nice, it's relaxed, it's much smaller, I can give you that, so we're not going to have to worry about nearly as long an episode as the last one. So that's good. Or at least I appreciate that. If you're a really hardcore fan, which I can't imagine you are after last episode, then yeah, you'll probably like be able to get a breather in this one if you're watching it. Okay, so we got this one up here, and there seems to be another one over there, and another one over there. Now, how do we get to that one? It seems like you have to take this telephone pole up. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna get that telephone pole. So let's go get that telephone pole. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock at night, and I just took tax tests, so I'm exhausted, honestly. It's not that tax tests are hard. In fact, they're like retardedly easy. They're probably like the kind of thing that somebody who's either a juvenile delinquent or just absolutely trying to fail would only be able to fail. But you know, they're really not hard, but they're just so long, and you have to sit in and after you complete them, you have to sit in your class for hours waiting for everybody in the school to complete them, because it wouldn't be fair if if they weren't allotted enough time to finish it, because it's like required to go to schools in Texas, so if you're from Texas at least. So yeah, that's a negative, but you know. Okay, wait, where am I going? I need to go up there. Silly me. Okay, so yeah, and please land up here. Yes. Okay, so yeah. We've got all the graffitis in this little area of the map, and that didn't take too long, I don't think. Maybe a few minutes, so yeah, it's good. Now what I was trying to get into last episode, but I got interrupted in twice, and I just remembered now again. I'm in AP US History, AP European History, and AP means college level, by the way. It's basically, some colleges count it as hours in college, so you don't have to pay as much for college. But yeah, anyways, if you take them and pass them and pass the AP tests with flying colors. But yeah, I'm also in a French one, and which is basic French, and pre-calculus, which isn't really hard. It's just, if you took the time to, if you devoted your time to it, which I can't really because I'm studying for 3 AP tests that are coming up, then it's not hard at all, and you could probably pass it with 100 if you're good at math. But you know, I don't have the time for it. I don't have the time to focus my full attention on it because, as I said, my AP tests are coming up. Now, those are what determine me getting credit for the hours that I put into doing the AP classes, so they won't count for my college if I don't get a good score, which is very unfortunate. But so I've been studying for them really hard, and I'm at the top of my class in AP US, which I'm proud of. I'm also at the top of my class in AP European history, which I'm also proud of. But the third one is the one that I'm most worried about, to be honest. It's for AP English and Composition. Basically, think language arts, but on steroids, because you have to analyze everything and find the hidden meanings, analyze all the rhetorical strategies that the writers use in whatever passage you're analyzing. So, yeah, that too. And you have to use them to convey how good their argument is, whatever they're trying to argue in the passage. So yeah, it's not easy, and it's the one that I'm most worried about. I got great news today about it though, which I'm very happy about. For the first time, I made a 7 on an essay, a practice essay that I wrote because I'm not taking it this semester. But yeah, I took it for the class because we're in review sessions, and I made a 7 on it, which is equivalent to a 90%, and that's the highest grade I ever made. I never made anything above a 6+, which is just missing while I was in the class. But yeah, I'm really happy about getting a 7, and I'm worried less about it now. Worried less about the essays, that is. Then okay, that's not working. I wasted a lot of time there, and I completely forgot that the only way to get up there is to go to the top of the hill, boost dash, and do that. Wow. That's smart. And with all my luck, I was expecting to have run out of graffiti for that boost dash, but no, I didn't, so that's lucky. Yeah, so we're coming up to the last of this graffiti. This is going to be a very short episode. I like that. So that's 24 right there, and it seems like the 25th is hiding behind that billboard, so okay. Let's hope it's a 1, because I don't have enough graffiti to cover it. If it's not... Did I go in the wrong place? And I did go in the wrong place, didn't I? That's unfortunate. Oh well, okay, I'll be right back. Ow, I got hit by a bus. Okay guys, I'm back, and now I'm gonna try and get to this place, and hopefully I know where it is now. If I miss this again and figure out that it's in a really obvious place that I should have gotten in the first place, then I'm going to be sad. But I went to that one on the right, and that didn't work out for me. So, and there's a path over here, and yes sir, that's a billboard in my way. So I'm gonna break that without falling off. Can it be done? Yes, it can. That's good. And there it is. And hey, what's that in the background? Is that a highway? It looks like it. Is it possible to jump into said highway? Yes, it is. Wow, that's a shortcut. Jeez, you can go backwards? I didn't know that. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Okay, well, that's a shortcut, so there you go. Now we know about a shortcut, so there you go. there you go. Alright, so that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Jet Set Radio Future. In the next episode, we are going to go to Sky Dinosaurian Square, as we're making our way there now. And we are going to cover up the graffiti there. And that's going to be the last graffiti place, so that's good. So thank you guys for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.